Wine me away. Wine me away.
Every girl feel wine, 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 wine. Girl rock out and wine, 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 wine. Every man grab a girl 'cause the dagger in time. We a party and enjoy the vibe. Girl.
Hello, my lovely YouTubers and people that's watching this video. I know it's been a minute. I'm sorry. I was working on some things. I'm gonna go ahead and announce it. We have relocated. Well, me. It's just like a process. And I am currently in Massachusetts. And this was actually where I was born and partially raised. So it's fun. So let's get to the show. Welcome to Wine Time. Thank you for coming and watching. Today we have a recommendation from my best friend Jennifer. It's called, and excuse me if I mispronounce it, Vig Noble Le Chateau. So this is the wine. And as I was told that if you like white Moscato or like sweet white wine, then this is a wine you should give a try. She told me it's mostly at Trader Joe's. So if you have a Trader Joe's store near you, go ahead and buy this. Give this a try. I'm going to go ahead and try it. So as I'm pouring this, I'm going to let you guys know my husband's currently not with me because he is in Kansas. We're just split, but not like in a bad way. Like I came here to build the foundation and he'll come after. So right now, until we are reunited, I will be doing a show by myself. I will have some special guests come in and, you know, answer questions in their own opinions and thoughts and take it from there. So I like how this looks. It smells sweet. Very sweet. It smells very sweet. Sorry, I'm look like I'm guzzling. It has a little aftertaste. Like, it's a little sneaky, bitter aftertaste. But the wine itself goes down a bit smooth. It's not bubbly, so if you like bubbly, this may not be your choice, but I like it. It's pretty good. So, and actually, while we at it, this is a question from the same person that had recommended the wine. Her question is, can constant communication help through a temporary long-distance marriage? So I feel like I could relate because currently right now I'm in Massachusetts, my husband's in Kansas, and you know we're in a temporary long-distance marriage. So and I will go ahead and say my husband's answers if I find them. He said, communication is key to any relationship. It is what keeps the bond intact. Without it, the relationship will fall apart. So yes, constant communication helps through a temporary long distance relationship or marriage. In my opinion, if you keep communicating with your partner, talking to them, you know, even if it's like a short 5-minute conversation or a long term, it doesn't, like, you don't have to set it. And, you know, some people could do it daily, some people could do it weekly, if whatever works with your schedule. But as long as you communicate with your partner and let them know, like, hey, I'm still thinking about you, I still love you, how are you doing, I'm doing over here, then it works out. Because if you don't communicate with your partner long distance, there are some partners that might feel insecure even though they don't have a reason to feel insecure or feel like they don't trust you. But sometimes you might need to give them that reassurance, that reminder, like, hey, you know, I still love you, I'm still hanging on, and, you know, my husband, he works an overnight shift, and you know, currently right now I'm working with Lyft and I love it so far. I'll be working with another job, Trader Joe's, actually in about 2 weeks. You know, due to the COVID, I got to quarantine, so safety first. And I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. You know, love your loved ones from a distance. And yeah, if you could make it work on your own schedule, like find a common ground and stuff, then yeah, like long distance, it can work. Whether, you know, you're away for a month, 6 months, a year. Like I know a couple that were separated for a year, and you know, they weren't states apart like me and my husband, but they were like countries apart. And you know, that is tough because, you know, I guess you just want that human touch. You want your partner's touch, their affections, their care. Just, you know, maybe be a weirdo like me and just sniff them. Like, you know, I know it sounds weird, but sometimes I like to smell my husband's shirts. Or just hug him and like smell his neck, because, you know, he wears a certain cologne that like attracts my, like just sparks my attention. And, you know, we miss that. Like, you know, I believe you just need that human touch. And, you know, when you're far away from your partner, it's tough. And then, you know, for those sexually, unless you know how to masturbate well or you use toys pretty well, you know, dildos or pocket pussies or whatever your imagination is creative to, you know, it's not easy because, you know, sometimes sexting, phone sex, or video, whatever, you know, you could do the best you can, but by the end of the day, you want that touch. So if you keep a constant communication with your partner, then yeah, it could work out. It will work out. Like you have to, like you gotta go based on what works for you guys. Like work on your own scheduling and such. And you know, once you have a set time, sometimes it doesn't have to be a set time. If you're able to just meet up and talk to each other, then it works. Because if you don't talk to your partner, then your partner is going to feel like they're being left out or whatever. Unless you're on a top secret mission that is classified, then hey, however you do it. But yeah, like, yeah, it can work. Especially if it's temporary. If it's temporary, you could push through. You could really push through. Now, it depends on what's considered temporary. Because, like, in my case, it's like a month. So, but I know there's couples that done, like, a year, 3 years, 5 years. And, hey, kudos to you guys. I couldn't do it. Like, I had to get with my husband. So, but, it depends on the relationship. Even with the marriage, every marriage is different. Every relationship is different. So you have to go on what works with you and your partner. Like you could get advice from other people, but by the end of the day, you and your partner build this relationship. You guys have to figure out what works for you guys so that you can stay intact, you know, share everything. And, you know, keep your partner up. Like, even if you're going through the motions, yeah, it's okay to argue. Now, just because you separate doesn't mean, well, I'm mad at him or I'm mad at her, so I don't got to answer the phone just because I'm separate. Like, no, because, you know, even with hot emotions, you got to make sure you can still talk to your partner and let them know, like, hey, this is how I feel. I was upset about this and such. And communicate. Because if you don't communicate, darling, you ain't going to have a relationship for long. And that's what I got to tell you. And I think that's it. Like, that's my thought on it. So, thank you for watching this show. Go ahead and leave some questions, wine requests. And if you're in the Massachusetts area and you want to be a special guest, let me know. And we'll work that out. Thank you, you guys.